Hey, this is Neat guitar lesson by The Damned. It is a full-on punk classic, a lot of attitude, just pure energy. It just bulldozes through. I love it. It's a great song. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you'd like to leave a comment or a like, that'd be great. Thank you. Peace. From the top, we have I'll teach you the verse pattern, and then we'll go back to the solo because it works in the same sort of rhythm. So it's power chords. I've listened to a couple of different versions. I listened to the original track. I listened to some live versions to try and work out what the guitar's doing, whether it's following the bass line exactly. So this is the live version that I heard. So what you're doing is you're starting on the second fret on the bottom E string. You're only playing the top two strings, the E and the A string, and you're sliding into it from the first fret to the second fret. And I like to just do downstrokes on that, and it's slightly palm muted. And then you're going to the fifth fret, the A, back to the second, and then to an E. That's an open E, and then the second fret on the A string. When you're hitting the A, you're opening it up, so you're letting off the palm mute. Cool, so it kicks in straight away with a thrashy punk solo, and it's rock and roll, so it's in the first pentatonic position. And what you're doing is classic Chuck Berry style, where you're bending the G string up and to a quick release. A full bend, and then your first finger is barring the second fret on the B and E string, and it basically stays here for the whole of the solo, and you're moving around it. So it's so what I've done is I set up a slow loop so you can hear. And at first it moves within the same rhythm as this part. And that second part then is a bend on the B string on the fifth fret, and you're still holding the high E on the second fret. So it's so you have that. And at that point there's a slight bend where you can hear it coming. He doesn't just push it up and come off of it. You can hear it bending back down. And it changes rhythm then. So instead of going to the bend and then doing a and the four hits on the other part, the E and the B, it's going. And it's sort of, it's quite I think the thing with the solo is it's so fast and it's so thrashy that once you've learnt the sort of shape and the sort of style of the solo, I think you just got to hammer it out and just drive it home. I think that's the most important thing. I think that's what adds feeling to it. So you start off with the solo, and then you go into the the verse. So let's hear that. So at the end of the solo, so you come back down to the B string on the 5th fret again, and then you're pulling up into a bend, then jumping back up to the G and B string and doing the same bend as you were doing at the start. Cool. Then we have the chorus, which starts on the 5th fret on the A string power chord, so you're on a D. Again, to the rock and roll. So 5th fret to A, and when I play it, I just play the A string and the D string. So the A string is open, you're holding the 2nd fret on the D string, and on the D string you're going to the 4th fret. And the A string's ringing out underneath that all the time. Classic rock and roll. The majority of the song as well, I'm actually just doing downstrokes. Okay, then we have the solo later on the song. So you're starting off at the same point on the 2nd fret. You're barring the B and E again, and you're doing the bend on the G string on the 4th fret. So when you're going to that 5th fret, you don't always have to do the bend, you can just do like a pull off. That's a walk down 4th, 2nd on the G to the 4th on the D. At that point, you're doing 2 quick bends with the rock and roll bend, and then you're going into a sustain. You're sustaining the bend up and then lowering the string down while you're still playing it. And you're sliding the bars B and E, so from the 2nd up to the 5th, and carrying hitting it the whole time. So. Then to the 14. Same sort of style. Okay, so the only other thing you're adding, so as I say, you slide up to the 14th fret, you're still doing the same, the rock and roll lick. Okay, so you've got this little rundown he does on the pentatonic scale. And so you're starting on the high E and you're going 17, 14, B, 17, 14, then 16, 14, so that's... (16, 14, 16). But it's happening so fast, and when you're actually doing it to the full tempo of the song, you're bashing it out. Like, I don't think that like it needs to be. It doesn't want to be played intricately because it's all about aggression and raw power. So I'll just play that whole solo section. So at the end of that, you're doing the bend on the 16th, and so you're hitting both strings. On the 14th on the B, and the 16th on the G, and you're bending. Okay, I'll just do that that solo again, just at a higher speed for you. So you can see when I'm actually playing that, I'm actually strumming. Like, I'm not trying to hit each note individually. I'm just strumming my way through it. So then we go to the breakdown. It's the bass, and then we kick in with the on the second half of that pattern. So the bass is going, and we kick on the A. And then join in, and then back. And it finishes on the outro with just the chorus repeating.